There is a length of dress that fashion forgot. And it's time we remembered it. Not floor length, not knee length, something in between. Falling gracefully at the shin, right where the leg meets the ankle in the most flattering possible place. It's called T-length. And once you understand why it exists, you'll wonder why every wedding guest closet doesn't have one. T-length dresses were born in an era when women dressed for afternoon garden parties, sipping tea in the sunshine, moving easily between conversations, never once worrying about hemlines catching underfoot. Back then, elegance wasn't about excess. It was about ease. A woman in a T-length dress could walk across a lawn, lean in for a photograph, sit down for cake, and stand right back up again, all without a single wardrobe adjustment. That romantic, unhurried elegance is exactly why this length is having a quiet renaissance today. Because a romantic ceremony doesn't need a dress that overwhelms the moment. It needs a dress that moves with you. Through the aisle, across the grass, into the dance floor, without ever losing its grace. Here's the secret nobody tells you. T-length is one of the most universally flattering silhouettes in existence. It shows just enough leg to feel light and feminine, without demanding the confidence of a mini. It skims rather than clings. It elongates rather than shortens. On a petite frame, it creates the illusion of height. On a fuller figure, it breaks up the body beautifully, avoiding the heaviness a full-length gown can sometimes bring. On a curvier silhouette, it draws the eye downward, in the most flattering possible motion, a soft vertical line instead of one long, uninterrupted sweep of fabric. This is a length that works with your body, not against it. No matter your age, your height or your size. Let's talk about why so many women overlook it. Most of us default to floor length because it feels safe. Like the formal choice, the one that can't go wrong. But safe isn't the same as flattering, and it definitely isn't the same as comfortable. A floor-length gown can pull at your feet, drag through grass, catch under heels on a dance floor, and quietly turn a joyful evening into a series of small, careful movements. T-length removes all of that anxiety. You can walk freely. You can dance without thinking about your hem. You can simply be present in the moment, which, at a wedding, is really the whole point. And the fabrics matter just as much as the cut. Think soft chiffon that catches the breeze at an outdoor ceremony, floating with every step instead of clinging to it. Think delicate lace layered over a solid slip, adding texture and depth without adding bulk. Perfect for a daytime garden wedding. Think satin or a subtle jacquard for an evening celebration, where the fabric itself becomes the statement piece, catching candlelight instead of sunlight. Even a structured mid-weight crepe can work beautifully here, holding its shape through a long day of standing, hugging, and photographs, while still allowing for a graceful movement. Silhouette is where you can really personalize the look. A fit and flare T-length dress nips in at the waist and flares, gently outward, timeless, romantic, and endlessly flattering on almost every body type. An Align version skims past the hips entirely, offering the most forgiving, easiest to wear shape in the entire category. A wrap-style T-length dress adds a soft V neckline and a naturally cinched waist, making it a favorite for anyone who wants definition without a single structured seam. And for something a touch more modern, a fitted sheath T-length dress, worn with the right undergarments, creates a sleek, elegant column that still moves beautifully at the hem. Color is where you can truly make it personal. Soft blush and dusty rose feel inherently romantic, echoing the garden party origins of the style. Sage green and lavender bring a fresh, spring-like energy, ideal for outdoor ceremonies surrounded by greenery. Deep emerald, burgundy, or navy work beautifully for a more formal evening affair, photographing rich and luxurious under string lights. And if you want to feel like the most polished woman in the room, a rich champagne or ivory, worn thoughtfully, always well away from anything resembling bridal white, reads as effortlessly sophisticated without ever competing with the bride. Don't overlook the details either. A T-length dress gives you room to play with sleeves, cap sleeves for a soft, feminine finish, three-quarter sleeves for a look that feels both modern and modest, or fully sleeved lace for a more traditional silhouette that still feels current. Necklines can do a lot of the styling work too. A sweetheart neckline softens the face, a boat neck elongates the collarbone, and a high neckline paired with a shorter hem creates a striking, elegant balance between coverage and movement. Here's what makes T-length so special for a romantic ceremony specifically. It photographs beautifully. That hemline catches movement in every picture. Walking, twirling, laughing with a glass in hand, caught mid-step on the dance floor, in a way that a stiff, floor-sweeping gown simply can't. Photographers love it because it adds motion and life to a shot. And you'll love it because every photo will feel like a moment, not a pose. It's also, quietly, one of the most practical choices you can make. Think about the last wedding you attended. The walk from the parking area, the uneven garden path, the cobblestones outside the venue, the grass by the photo backdrop. A T-length hem clears all of it effortlessly. No hem stompers, no dragging fabric, no ruined dress by the end of the night. Just elegance that actually functions in real life. So if you've been reaching for the same safe, floor-length option every single time a wedding invitation arrives, consider this your invitation to something different. Something that feels like you again. Romantic, graceful, comfortable, and completely your own. A dress that lets you walk into the ceremony with confidence, dance through the reception without a second thought, and leave with photographs you'll actually want to frame. Because true elegance was never about how much fabric you're wearing, or how long your hemline sweeps behind you. It's about how a dress makes you feel the moment you walk into the room, and how freely you're able to move once you're in it. That's the whole philosophy behind elegance fashion style. Remember, true elegance is never about size. If this helped you see T-length dresses in a new light, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.